Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be picking up where we left off with part 2 of our Cruising Iowa event in American Truck Simulator. I've picked out a load that will take from Council Bluffs to Des Moines. I don't remember exactly how far it is, but I want to say it's about 133 miles, so we'll back up over here and get connected and hit the road. And there we go. Get this hooked up. 123 miles to Des Moines. Looks like the north side. We'll mostly be taking I-80 here till we get to Des Moines. Looks like our delivery point is north on Interstate 35 a little bit, probably in Ankeny. So that looks where we will be headed with that. And now I think we're ready to roll on out of here. Go through the checkpoint here. Nice. Let's make it a security check. We're able to keep on rolling a little bit. I am ready to get out of the greater Council Bluffs area and move on. So I'll get us out of here and I'll meet you back once we're out of Council Bluffs. And we are back on the Odyssey Bridge. Just sat at a stoplight and we are getting back onto the interstate. Hopping on I-80 eastbound. Should be a quick drive over there. I feel like they've nailed the look of Iowa pretty good here. Rolling hills, fields. That can't be too hard. This should have been much easier for them to. This should have been much easier for them to manage than the mountainous areas. It's very impressive that they started on the west coast through all of the mountains, through the Rocky Mountains, and now we're to the Midwest. It probably almost feels like a holiday for them. 89 miles to go until we're to Des Moines. Did notice a couple of viewpoints on the way up here. I'm sure one of them is Stewart, Iowa. They have a rest stop there that has a windmill blade. It's actually a miniature windmill blade. I don't know. I don't think it's really that cool, but one of the viewpoints we got. In the distance, you can actually see a windmill. See a few of them. If you drive through here in real life at nighttime, there's so many more windmills, and they all pulse red, synchronizing. Sorry, fire truck. They all pulse red, synchronizing. It's very hypnotic, and it's very cool, but starts messing with your head. But yeah, if you were to see this in actual real life, real time, there's so many more windmills. They're just absolutely everywhere. Every now and then you'll get the blades being pulled down the interstates, and they are just absolutely massive. They look so much bigger when you see them there compared to once they're in the air. You can really appreciate the size when they're on the ground. Where are we at? We're looking about Atlantic Audubon. You can get off here, so that's interesting. More windmills. Things are not going to look a whole lot different between here and Des Moines. You see a viewpoint out there in the distance on my map. There's a plane up there. I don't know if it's a crop duster. We do have a lot of crop dusters that fly around over the fields, and they look like kamikaze pilots. They just dive bomb at the fields, get super low, spray their herbicide, insecticide, whatever it is, back up. It's really entertaining to watch. And we have a sign here for rest area with a viewpoint. I am absolutely certain this is the Stewart rest area that I was talking about earlier. Here it is, little miniature blade. Stop and get a shot of this here. Right about here would be good. Try to position this decently. That'll be good. Back on the road. I've definitely seen more interesting viewpoints in my time in this game. We have an exit coming up here. For 235, Des Moines, 1 mile. Okay. It takes much longer to get to this area from Stewart. I would say Stewart's about a little more than halfway, but that was nice and quick. So we'll be taking 8035 exit here towards Chicago, Minneapolis, Kansas City lane though we need to get over. Yeah, that is 801 Grand right there. That tall building, the tallest building in Des Moines. I don't believe you can see it, and it definitely isn't that close in real life, but they did a great job on the buildings there. They all look spot on. I know their scale has to accommodate the game, which is a 1/5 scale, I believe. And I believe I just saw the water tower right there. That water tower, that is going to say Urbandale, and that is my hometown. That's where I live. So I have successfully made it about home in American Truck Simulator. It's only taken me since 2020. About February of 2020, and we are in my home state, so that is exciting. Definitely get a screenshot of that up here. May go ahead and use that for the thumbnail. There it is, Urbandale. That is so cool. All right, back on the road. We're around the Douglas area now. There's usually an exit here for Douglas. Next would be an exit for 86th Street. Probably not that any of you care, so we'll see what's coming up here. 86th Street would be close. Let's see what we have here. East 14th Street, Ankeny. This will probably be our exit. So this is a little ways down. Here's the Des Moines River. Currently it's pretty high in real life with all the rain that we've been getting around here. I feel like we have a few more buildings around this area. A whole lot. It's pretty close though. Des Moines has been discovered. Left here, light. Big rain for us by the time we get up here. Probably not, but oh, come on, go, go, go. All right. Now we're headed north towards Ankeny. Sun is setting. This looks pretty close. We're gonna push it through this yellow light here. Take take a right here at maybe the next stoplight, not quite this one. Cool dragon. Moving on. North on Highway 69. So due to scale and everything, I'm not 100% sure exactly where it has us. I think we'll definitely be into Ankeny soon. I don't... Sailorville Lake, that way, yeah, definitely. Sailorville's a left. Up Ore Labor Road. This is one of the busier streets in Ankeny. I mean, it's just off to the left here. That is the bridge for one of the bridges on the High Trestle Trail, which is a very popular bike trail in Iowa. It spans several cities. Many miles. I don't know how many, so but many miles bike trails. Looks like we have one of the Freedom Rocks up here on the right. In Iowa, there's quite a few of these things called Freedom Rocks, and they're in different towns, all painted differently. We'll stop and get a look at this quick before we deliver. Maybe I'll have to drive around the state and take pictures of as many of the Freedom Rocks as I can. That's pretty cool. Back on the road. Very neat. High Trestle Trail. Up here. Gate. Okay, it's not opening. Okay, well that's because this isn't the delivery. So if we get back up here without hitting anybody. Need to go just a little bit further. Up light there. So far, so good. Should work. So it's a left at the stoplight. And we'll go ahead and take a left here, almost to our delivery. And after this, I think I'll go try to find the garage. I really want to have a garage here in Des Moines. I think it's going to be super fun in the future for me to haul loads out of my hometown. Excited to go west. And here we are. Finally. Go. Horseshoe here. It's like an outdoor store that I'm familiar with. Sportsman's here. I'm not 100% sure that's what that is, but it kind of looks like what it could be. Go ahead and pull up in here. I don't think I've gotten any better at backing since the the last time from episode 1. We are at the dock. Let's see what happens. Too hard. I think I'm just going to cheat and I'm going to back up. Third person camera. Back into the swing of this. I was never great at backing up these trailers in a video game. Not that I'd be any better in real life at backing them up either, but Definitely better in third person than I am in first person. I do want to work on it though. Everything's looking nice and straight and exactly how I want it. Get back dock, and that will be two of our, is it 14 loads? 12 or 14? It's probably 12 loads in Iowa for the Cruising Iowa event. Could do better here, definitely, but it will work. It can all be unloaded there. 124 miles. Made a little bit more money on that one. Still nothing to write home about. 2 of 12 on the Cruising Iowa. That should do it for today. Next episode, we will head north to Mason City, Davenport, or possibly east to Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, or Dubuque. Probably not Dubuque. We'll see what the external contracts give us on the next episode. Pretty new to the YouTube thing, but if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see more content where this goes next, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions about Iowa or the game. Just want to thank everybody again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.